friends, I'm Jody. Welcome back to This Beaded Life. I'm here because I am still catching up on things, and I've had whatnot hauls for like 3 weeks that I haven't gone through. So we're gonna go through a big haul, but now mind you, this is not all from one day. This is over several weeks. I'm getting through my piles though, guys. I'm chipping away. I got stuff cleaned up in my room so I can see what's on my desk, and it's just such a relief, let me tell you. All right, so let's go to the mat and let's check out some stuff, and we'll probably make something, I'm sure. So let's go check it out. Okay, friends. So there's been, I think it's three orders that I haven't shown you guys. So we had a, Karen had a wear or tear sale over on Broke Girl Beads, and I had to partake. And, you know, of course, she always sends me sweet little things. So cute. Karen, thank you. Oh my gosh. I'll have to open it up and look at that in a minute. But let's look at this stuff real quick here. So, this first lot that we're looking at, so this is item number 24. Let's take a quick peek at it. Okay, so this little pile here, I spent $6 on. So I saw this and I'm like, okay, I don't think I'm taking this apart because I will wear this. I will wear the heck out of this. So look at this, guys. Isn't that cute? It's got shell. It's got, I think these are shell pearl or glass pearls. But isn't it adorable? Like, I would probably maybe go in, and if some of the head pins look like they're not holding up very well, maybe I would change it out. But other than that, I'd say wash it up, make sure it's all nice and pretty and shiny, and we're going to wear this. I love it. It's not getting torn up. And I don't know, it just looks pretty like beachy boho to me. And it looks like something I would love to make, but I don't have the patience to do it. So, so instead of making one like that, I now just have one like that. The next item that was in that same lot, she put this in here. And this one, I said I wanted to tear this one because we have some, what looks to me kind of like a tiger eye. I think it is tiger's eye, but I'm not really sure because I think there's another stone that looks similar to that. And then I'm pretty sure these are some kind of reconstituted stone, like a howlite. Same with these, maybe even magnesite. But this one I'm going to tear apart. So we will do that on another day. So we have a wear and we have a tear. Let me bring you guys this way a little bit so we can see. All right, and then this one is number 21. This one I spent $4 on. And this one is a tear because I really wanted this pendant. The little rondelles and the beads are great too. And I think the gold beads are looking pretty good. It will probably just need to be kind of cleaned up a little bit. But other than that, it's very, very pretty. And somebody was selling it for $35. So I don't know what stone this is. But it's beautiful. So we're going to go ahead and set that right there. And this one is number 59. This one was $3. So this one is really cool. So it's got these like glass beads, and it's got little like the coconut or wood beads, and those are also colored. Like these are stuck together, but Some of them, you know, I mean, some of this jewelry's probably been around for a hot minute, you know, but I thought these colored glass beads were so cool that this is what I wanted it for. So I'm going to be taking this apart, and we're going to have all those really pretty glass beads. I thought those were super cool. And then my very last one, let me see, where is it? Number 52. I spent $3 on this. So this one has a ton of wood beads. It's like all wood beads. I think these are acrylic, but I love the pattern on them. I thought they were really, really cool. So there's two different necklaces here. Got them all tangled up. All right, so we have, hold on one second here. I've got them all messed up here. There we go. So we have this one, which is a 2-strand. Look at all those wood beads. And I think these are, some of these are bone. Like this one's bone. The rest are wood. And I think, yeah, these are acrylic. But yeah, really cute, huh? Yeah, I like it. So we're going to take that apart as well. And then this one is super duper light. It has all wood beads on it. And I think that's acrylic as well. But I didn't really get it for the pendant. I just really liked all the little wood beads that were in here too. And then there are some like either glass or little gemstones in here too. But there's like little wood bead drops, like seed beads, like the, you know what I mean? Like it was from a seed, you know? Those are really cool. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I could paint these. So I that's what I got this for. So these are all my tear, and this is my only wear. So I'm going to pause real quick, put this in my tear pile in my room here. Put this, hang this up so I can, well, this has to go in the wash pile first and go in my tear pile. And then this one is going to get washed and put in my wear. Oh, I forgot. Let's go through. She sent me some free gifts. She's, you know, Karen, you are just so sweet and thoughtful. Let's take a look at what she sent me. Well, isn't this cute? All those little pineapples. So you could either just, it's a bracelet, so you could just wear it like this, you know, or actually, I might actually even like take it apart and use them for like, I can make like cute little earrings with them this summer, but that's really cute. It's got a really cool clasp. Like I'll for sure like try to hang on to this clasp too. That's a really awesome clasp. And then here's a little pearl memory wire bracelet, which, you know what? I'm just going to wear this. Just the way it is. Look how pretty it is. It looks like it's got maybe aventurine in it. So we'll wash that up too. And then here's some more little tiny rice pearls. Oh, and this is beautiful. Like, I think I'd want to just restring this. This is like the perfect little necklace that you could layer with. I probably want to get it a new clasp, or either that, just clean up the clasp really, really well. I love these older clasps like this. They're just really cool. So this is definitely going to be a wear. Karen, thank you so much, hon. You're just so thoughtful and so sweet. But you guys, make sure you go over to Broke Girl Beads. I know a lot of you already do, because I see you over there. And you guys are, like, I shared the secret, and now I get nothing. Just kidding. Just joking. So, but I do love seeing you guys over there, and like the competition to get stuff is like so much fun. And I just laugh. I laugh so hard because I know we're all like going after the same stuff, because we all have like the, you know, I'm loving the same stuff. So I'm going to pick this one up so I can clear off my mat. And then I'll be back really quick, and then we will go through the other stuff. Okay, I got some really great things here. Oh, look at the little Halloween ribbon. Oh my gosh. Karen, you are so cute. I still need to do all of my bookmarks. You know what? I'm going to just do them one night while I'm watching TV. Oh my gosh. She gave me like a whole bunch of stuff. So here's for my bookmark. Girl, you are just too kind to me. I don't even know what to say. Thank you so much, Karen. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to open these. I know she doesn't expect me to unbox, but she knows I will because I love to do unboxings of things that I buy and everything. So that way you guys can see what I really, I mean, because I can unbox, you know, subscriptions all day long and it's fine, but I just want to show you what's out there and what I've gotten. Okay, well, first of all, there's these 2 ceramic hearts. These are so cute. And they're black. Very, very pretty. I can see doing like a really fun like Valentine's Day like necklace and using some like fuchsia and black together. That would be really fun. So I might save those for a really cute necklace. Here's a horn bead, and this is like a really big, beautiful bead. I love that. That's gorgeous. Look at the carving on that. Here is I believe it's a faceted, I'm not sure. It's some kind of, I think it's some kind of agate, but that's beautiful. Here's some cute black and white, like little speckly ones. These will be cute, and they look like they have about a 1.5 millimeter hole. So it looks like I could do some leather with those. And then check these out. Oh, these are so cool. These are so cool. I would use these as like little pendants. These are beautiful. I love these, and they're ceramic. Those are so, so cool. Okay, so let's go through this. I'm gonna open up my little invoice here. I lost one of my invoices. I had one for a small order that I had, but I can't find it. I probably got like in a pile. All right, so this one I have number 61. Now this was just beads, like, you know, just strands and stuff. So let me just find it. Okay, so number 61 is this check glass strand, and I spent $5 on it, which is really good because there's some table cut on here and some fire polish. And look at those melons. Those are pretty. This is such a cute little strand. So I'm like, yeah, that's definitely worth $5. It's actually probably worth more than that. And then number 89. Number 89, this was another check glass one. And this one had some purples on it and some shells. And I thought, ooh, that'd be great for the summer. So I'm like, let me get that now. This one I spent $6 on for the check glass strand with all that pressed glass. Number 78, I spent $2 on this. And this is shell heishi beads. And they're in that really nice like black and brown tones. I thought this would be perfect for this time of year. I could use them as spacer beads. This would be great for a man's necklace. I can see doing this with like a man's necklace and doing like a just like a regular, like maybe like a wood pendant or something fun and cool looking. Maybe I'll make something for my brother out of that because he loves that kind of stuff. This one is number 69. I spent $8 on these. So let's take a look at it. Okay, so first of all, they feel like bone. I think they're bone. They look like they have a wood grain on them, but they're all like half circles. And I don't know what I loved about them so much, but I just did. I have no idea what I'm going to use these in. But I'm sure I'll figure something out eventually. But I just thought they were cool, so I just had to have them. Then we have number 95, which is, I spent $2 on this, and this was, I think this was lemon quartz. Lemon quartz is like like the more affordable version of citrine, unless, because this is not citrine. This is lemon quartz for sure. But isn't that pretty? And I love these like nuggets like this. I thought I could use this. It definitely would be a great, something in a great design. Next is a little bundle, number 41. Let's see, where are you, number 41? This one I spent $7 on, and this is gemstone. I can't remember what it was, though. Some kind of like, you know how they have different kinds of opal? It was some kind of like opal like that. But it has all those really pretty like pinks and peaches and like off-white tones. So you have some like little nuggets here. And then this went with it, same stone. Has a focal. And then some more like little nuggets. Sorry about the ink on my fingers, guys. And some chip beads, some larger chip beads. So I thought this would be really cool to have. I like that. Next I have some fire polish. These are some big chunky fire polish. This is number 92. I spent $5 on this, which is totally worth it. Look at this huge strand of these purple fire polish beads. And these are like, I think like 10 millimeter. Aren't those huge? I thought they were just beautiful. And then this one I think I had a fight for. So I'm sorry to whoever I kept stealing it from. I don't even remember at this point. This was only $8. So this is all fluorite, you guys. All fluorite. So first we have some fluorite hearts. And we have like a little aqua, like a light aqua. And then we have some purple ones here. Very, very pretty. And then we have these carved ones. Oh, these carved ones are just delicious. Look at these. We got some like teal colors. This one has teal and purple in it. So does this one. And then we have teal blue and, no, we have, yeah, teal blue and purple in this one. But aren't these cool? Like, I've been wanting a whole strand like this, and I'm just like, a whole strand like this is really, really pricey. All right, so we have that. And then we have stuff that I bought. And now I don't remember, maybe I did go over these, you guys. If I did, I'm sorry. There's really only a few items. I'm wondering if that's maybe why I don't have my, my invoice or my price list. But these are some bone beads here, and they're drilled diagonally. So like this. Thought those were really cool. These are shell rings. And I love these. I love that color. These are super, super cool. This right here, I was blown away by this. This is, it's almost like Murano glass, but it's a beautiful pendant. It has like purple and orange and green. Really, really pretty. And we know it's good because look, it was unicorn beads, you guys. I'm like, oh, dang. All right. So, and then she had like a little free gift for me here. She says, I thought these beads would match the pendant. So let's take a look at that. I bet you she's right because she's good at matching. Oh my goodness, look at these. Wow, those are beautiful. That does, look. That perfectly matches that. Oh, this is unicorn beads too, you guys. Oh my gosh. And then these tiny little rice pearls. Look at how pretty that is. Girl, you know your stuff. You know your stuff. All right, so this is my whatnot haul. Now, what I want to do is I want to, so I've noticed, like, I pay attention to things. Like when I'm watching different things on like Instagram reels or Facebook reels, because I watch a lot of jewelry making stuff because I'm just mesmerized by it, and it makes me so happy just to watch it. So I've been noticing though that there's a huge trend of, I've been doing front closures for a little bit now, right? But the front closures are so in with the carabiner. So I was thinking that maybe we should do a really pretty, like chunky front closed necklace, and use a carabiner clasp and hang like some like little charm things off of it. So that's what I was thinking we do. So I'm going to kind of clean up. I'm going to keep some stuff aside because I have some things I was looking at that I thought I would like to do it with. And I'll be right back. Okay, beautiful friends. So probably not what you're expecting me to make this time of year, but that's okay. We're going to do this. So let me just show you a few things that I have. So I was talking about carabiners, okay? So I found these tiny little ones. These were at Cherry Tree Beads. So you can get them, you can buy them by themselves, and you just like pay for one at a time. They can be kind of pricey, but they're really nice. This one's pretty small, but I want to use that one today. I have some large ones. I know you guys have seen me use these. These I got on Amazon, actually. They're just big ones. So these would be fun on a really like super chunky necklace. And then this one, I think this came in like a bead box that I just never used. So, yeah, so I have that one too. So there's some different options out there. Just look for carabiner clasps and you'll be able to find them. Just Google it and it'll give you places to shop. So what my plan is, this is going to be the most of my necklace, and this is meant to be worn kind of like almost like a choker style necklace. So I'm going to use this lemon quartz. We're going to use 3 of these fluorite, and I picked the lightest colors. We're going to use this little light colored fluorite heart on the carabiner, along with this really cute little heart charm that I've been hanging on to for millions of years. We're also going to use these little, I think these may have came from Sam's. I think they're check glass. I don't think they're gem. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Anyway, so we're going to use these as well. And those are going to be our spacers in between our items. So we do need some stringing wire. I am using satin silver from Softflex, and we're using medium. And this is 0.48 millimeter diameter. And we're going to use number 2 crimp tubes with it. Why is that? Oh, it was upside down. I'm like, wait, what's going on? It's not in order. So we're going to use number 2 crimp tubes to go with that. And I need 2 of those. So, and my crimp tubes are from Softflex as well. So I'm just going to pull off what we need for my short necklace. And I'm going to measure it for you when I'm all done. I'm just going to first measure it on my neck to see where I want it. Right about here. Okay, I gotta make sure I leave enough room to do the other stuff that we need to do, like crimp and everything like that. There we go. And then I brought out some jump rings in case I need them for anything. I don't know if we're going to need them or not, but just in case. I think we'll need 1 for this at least. So I'm just going to put some of this stuff aside. And we're going to get ready to design in a minute here. And I cut off almost 21 inches of bead stringing wire. All right, and since the open part is going to be the front of our necklace, we're going to start on the back of it here. So I'm going to open this. Woody's about to get yelled at. He's out there doing his I'm a spoiled little brat whine. He just went on a really good walk after dinner, and he does this every evening. He just wants to be like, all your attention needs to be on him. He's such a goofball. And I know it can be frustrating because I've done it too before. It's like I just nicely sit down to relax, and he's like starts his whining. He doesn't really need anything. He doesn't want to go outside. He just doesn't want anything. He just wants you to be doting over him. All right, let me get the one end here. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We are going to look for my smaller ones. And they're all pretty much around the same size, so there's not really that many that are smaller. But we're going to put this through. And we are going to put our, I think these are check glass, little fire polish. So we're using these little aqua fire polish. And like I said, I know that's a weird combo to be using this time of year, but you know what? We're doing it. Because we can, right? Because we can. And we're using all these really fun, like, shapes. This is just going to be really, really pretty. And I'm really super excited. And I'll wear this with, like, browns, right? Like, it'll look really good with, like, a brown sweater. Kind of probably like the one I'm wearing right now. I had 2 necklaces on today that are ones that I wore during the summer. And I teamed them up with my brown sweater. And they looked really cute with it. So I did a little layering, 2 different metal types, and just kind of put them both on. And actually, I was complimented this morning on my necklaces. So I'm like, oh, well, see that? You can wear anything you want any time of year. All right, so let's just keep putting these on. Like I said, I'm just kind of looking for my ones that are a little bit smaller. I want my bigger ones towards the front of my necklace. So we're just putting these on. Today is Thursday, so it's Friday Eve, and that's excellent because I'm always looking forward to Friday. Like I start looking forward to Friday on Sunday evening. So I'm like, I live for the weekends, guys. I live for the weekends. All right, and we're just going to keep going. This is going to be a super adorable necklace. And this is like the style that is really in right now. Like, people have like really started wearing this style. So invest in some nice little chunk beads. And doesn't have to be gemstones either, you guys. It can be, you know, like some fire polish or some, you know, check glass or, you know, glass beads. It can be any of those things. So just, you know, invest in some chunky monkeys and some carabiners, and you'll be good to go. You'll be good to go. And what's great is when the trend ends, you can just use the carabiners on the back if you want to, or you can use them to make keychains. It doesn't matter. There's still going to be a use for them. I mean, I wouldn't go like hog wild and buy like every single one you see, but I mean, unless you want to, that's up to you. But even if something does go out of style, guess what? This girl's still wearing it. Like, it's in. I don't care. If I love it, I love it, and that's all that matters. It's all that matters to me. As I just have to be the one that loves it. All right. So I'm going to finish up this side over here. And like I said, I'm just kind of making sure I'm getting some of my big chunky ones up towards the front, because we want that. Get another big chunky one here. And I think this is where we're going to want to crimp it. So we put one more little bead on, and then we're going to take our crimp, put that on, and I think I want to just put this on my carabiner. I don't know if I want to use a jump ring, because we're going to use a jump ring to connect it. So I think I want this side just to be on my carabiner. Say, wait, which way is it opening? Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay. And then I'm just going to push that crimp down like this. You can see it. Then I'm going to come in, I'm going to use my magical crimpers, and I'm going to hope this one turns out really nice because it's going to be on the front. So I got my little square, and then turn it sideways. I squished my square, and then I just Do gentle squeezes all the way around until I no longer feel that crimp. All right, so there's our nice little crimp. Looks good. All right, let's see if that'll fit through any of these beads. It probably won't. Well, it fits through that one. No, it doesn't. I just want to double check and make sure, because I'd rather have it go through. No, it's not going to. That's okay. So let's trim this off. I want to get as close to that crimp as we possibly can. Do you guys hear that squirrel? He is going crazy out there. Our squirrels are so chunky. Oh my God. They are ready for winter, you guys. They've put on all their winter weight and they are ready for it. All right, so let's just go ahead and finish this side. Now I'm going to want to leave some room, like right about here, to do the fluorite. So we'll put on 2 of our lemon quartz beads. That one. Still have a few left. And let's start putting on our carved fluorite now. I wonder if we should just do 1 carved fluorite instead of 3, because they're kind of weighty. Maybe that's what we'll do. And these are going to be heavy enough as is. So let's just do this, 1 more of those. I really don't like the idea of having 3 of these left. But what are you going to do? They'll be cute on a bracelet. I'll make a bracelet or something. All right, so then we're going to want to put our fluorite on. And we might not actually have 3 left because we're going to need to do some more of, well, I think I'm going to put 1 more here. I'm just trying to get this as close to the front as I can without it being right next to the clasp, because I don't want it right next to the clasp. Kind of want it off a little bit. So we put him on. Actually, I think I want, this one has a little bit more green in it. Let's do this one. Oh yeah, that's pretty. That's really, really pretty. And then our little bead. We're not gonna have any of it left, guys. Look at that. I used an entire strand. I have 1 more left. And it's gonna be all on there. How cool. How cool. Now you came off a strand, so I know you're gonna go back on a strand. There it goes. All right. And now our little bead. And since this is all wrapped up in a spiral, like that, looks good. This is the one that we're going to put on for our carabiner to grab onto, but I'm just going to make sure that's closed all the way. So let's do this. Oh, we need a crimp, guys. I forgot, I need a crimp. And here we go. I'll put that on here. I'm going to try to be really careful not to cross my wires. Whoop. Bring that back away from the bead a little bit. And then let's go in and crimp this one. Okay, we got a little square. And now we can just finish making it into our ball. There we go. We got a nice little crimp ball. And now we can come in here, trim that off. Only a little tiny piece of wire. All right, so now let me just make some room. This will connect here like that. Okay, so what's great about this too is if you wanted to change your mind on what you want to hang from your necklace, you can do it so easily, because we're going to put this one on one of these guys, and we're going to put this one on a jump ring, and it's just going to be so easy to change out. It's going to be amazing. So let's go ahead and do this one first. And we're going to do a nice little wire wrap loop. I am going to put one of these up here though, because it's a heart and it's easier to do a loop if you have that going on. And we need to make it a little bit big because we want to make sure it fits over top of or on our carabiner. So you probably only get, like, if you're using like a standard size head pin, you might only get a couple wraps around, which is fine. Using my crimping pliers as a regular plier right now, it works. And then we're just going to wrap that around as many times as we can, which is probably like 1.5 to 2 times. But I should be able to use my entire head pin and not have to trim anything off. Sometimes that's a nice thing. Let me just get that pinched down without breaking my bead. Come on, you. Come on. I just really want to get that pushed down. Let me see. What if I use these, my little crimping pliers, just to grab a hold of it? My husband's laugh, oh my gosh, it carries throughout the whole house. I'm just like in here trying not to laugh at him. His laugh brings me so much joy, you guys. Just like my kids' laughs. Their laughs bring me so much joy. Is it gonna let me do it or what? All right, I give up. We're just gonna go in and trim that off. If I can even do that much. I don't like it when the head pin keeps spinning, even though I'm like holding on to it. You know what? It's not even, I can't even get in there to trim it off. And these are nice, sturdy head pins, so it's like, there we go. All right, much better. Oh my goodness, I didn't think I was gonna make it, you guys. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it. All right, so now we can just open this up and we'll put our first little item on there. So just like that. And then our next one will just be this little guy. So let's open up this little jump ring here and close her back up. And then put him on. And there we go. So when it hangs, it's gonna hang like this. You're gonna see your cute little charms. You're gonna have your one really big like focal bead that's gonna be off to the side. Just a really fun little piece. But let me try it on so I can show you guys what it looks like. I'll be right back. Okay friends, here's my little choker style necklace. You can see I've got my one fluorite bead right there. We have our really pretty light yellow gemstones. We got our carabiner clasp with our cute little charms hanging, got our little hearts. And I think it turned out really, really cute. I hope you guys like this. I had a lot of fun making it, of course. And please make sure, if you haven't yet, you go check out Karen over at Broke Girl Beads on Whatnot. It is she does auctions, and I went over the pricing with you for some of the stuff I got. So, you know, chances are you'll win some good stuff. All right, guys, I'm sending you all my love, and I'll talk to you again real soon. Bye, everyone.